Now, the Auto Components Expo is currently underway in the national capital after a gap of 3 years. Over 800 companies from 15 countries are participating. Abhimanyu Sharma caught up with some auto company industry experts to find out their budget wish list.
The Auto Components Expo in Delhi is showcasing several novel technologies in ADAS, electric mobility and vehicle safety. While the industry leaders are hailing the larger than expected footfall, here is a roundup of the challenges being faced by the industry and their demands from the union government.
The only ask that we have as of now, which is really out of the scope of the budget, is a uniform GST rate on the auto component industry. Our GST rate is 28% for 40% of our items, and we would want all the items to be at 18% because we are an intermediary industry. In the first half, we've grown more than 30% of what we were in the previous year. But having said that, there continue to be strong headwinds when it comes to the supply chain. The semiconductor problem is not yet behind us.
You know, the capex cycle is kicked in. As we know that the Indian industry is increased in terms of numbers. So I can't specifically say what the capex amount is, the quantum of capex. But if you look at 850 member companies in ACMA, you know, the capex is going to be pretty high. If you look at the fact that the PLI schemes are granted to 67 companies in the auto component industry, and you look at the minimum investment of 250 crores by each company, you're looking at 18,000 crores is the minimum investment over the next 5 years.
We would request government to consider that if we can get back that R&D benefit, and also in terms of the component of the systems industry, there are differential rates of GST which are applicable for various products, whereas end product, we all know that it goes at a single rate. You don't have different rates for different products or a model, right? So we would request government to consider a single GST rate for all the products.
While it remains largely appreciative of the government initiatives like the PLI schemes and the FAME scheme, the auto components industry has already witnessed the kicking in of its capex cycle. While the industry is a bit apprehensive about losing out on exports due to an energy crisis-induced recession in the Western countries, its wish list from the government includes SOPs for R&D and a uniform rate of GST. In Delhi with video journalist Nitin Trivedi, this is Abhimanyu Sharma for CNBC-TV18.